Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Biology Hai Easy where learning is fun and myself Sanita Sarkar. Today we are going to discuss about chapter 3 that is My Family of class 1 EVS textbook. This book is followed by Army Public School and in this chapter the children must understand what a family is. So after completing this chapter a child will be able to tell other people what is a family and he or she will be able to tell others about the types of families, that is nuclear family or joint family, is it a small family or is it a large family, and at last they will be able to tell us about the importance of family. So all of you must have a brief idea about your family, right? We know that in our family we have 3 to 4 members. We have our parents, that is our mother and father. Then we have brother or sister. So let's see what is there in this chapter. Okay, so here we can see the family members of different animals. Here we can see a mother dog with its puppies. Here we can see mother and father elephant with their baby elephants. And the third picture, we can see kangaroos with their babies. Now there is an activity that is given here. You can do it. What you have to do, you have to paste a picture of your family here. So you can paste the picture of your family in the space provided. And below that, what is written? This is my family. I love them. So what is written here? That this is my family. All these are the members of my family and I love them. So all the people around the world, they love their family members, they love their family. Now let's move on. Here few task is given to you. You have to complete this task. I have already answered all the questions, but you have to complete this task as per your details. Okay, so let's see what are the questions. So you have to fill in the following. My father's name is dash. So you have to write down your father's name. As for example, my father's name is Krishna Sarkar. That is why I have written Krishna Sarkar. And please keep in mind that you have to write down the correct spelling here. Then my mother's name is, so here students, you have to write down your mother's name. I have written here my mother's name, that is Sathi Sarkar. If you have brothers and sisters, write their names below. So if you have brother or a sister, you have to write down your brother's name here. My brother's name is, I have written Neeraj Sarkar, and my sister's name is Sneha Sarkar. So what you have to do, you will write down your brother's name and your sister's name. Our last name or surname is the same. Now you have to pay attention here. You can see I have underlined this Sarkar word. It is common for my parents as well as for my brother and sister. So this word Sarkar is our surname, or we can say this is our family name or the title. Our last name or surname is the same. As we are the members of Sarkar family, that is why all the members have Sarkar as their family name. Krishna Sarkar, Sathi Sarkar, Neeraj Sarkar and Sneha Sarkar. This shows that we belong to the same family. As we share the same family name, so it shows that we belong to the same family. Thus, our last name is our family name. So, this is our last name, or we can say this is our surname, or this is our title. So, this is our family name. Now, what you have to do below, my best friend's family name is, so whoever is your best friend, you have to write down the family name of that child. So, here I have written Sharma because my best friend is Pooja Sharma. So, the family name is Sharma. Now here I have given one example. All the children, please look here. Here is a name, Shankar Kumar Sarkar. So Shankar is the first name of this person. Kumar is the middle name of this person, and Sharkar is the surname, family name, or we can say the title of this person. So there are three names: first name, middle name, and surname. So I hope it is clear to you all. Now let's move on. What do you call them? So what do you call your mother and father? I call my mother Ma, and I call my father Baba. So you have to write down what you call your mother and what you call your father. Next, you have to write down your father's parents. So how do you call your grandfather? I call him as Dadu, and I call my grandmother as Thakuma. Then your mother's parents. I call my grandfather as Dadu, but I call my mother's parent, that is my grandmother, as Dida. So you have to write down how do you call your father's parents and your mother's parents. So this activity you have to do it on your own. I have just given an example. Do not copy this. Okay. We all live in a family. So people around the world, all the people have their family. So we all live in a family. Father, mother, and children make a family. So a family comprises father and mother, that is they are the parents, and children. Father and mother together are known as parents. So father and mother are known as parents. That is your father and your mother are your parents. This is Rishi Raj's family. So this is Rishi Raj's family. He lives with his parents. So Rishi Raj lives with his parents. That is, he lives with his mother and father. He has a small family. As you can see, they have only 4 members. This is Rishi Raj's father, his mother, his sister, and this is Rishi Raj itself. So they have only 4 members in their family. So that is why they have a small family. Father, mother, and 1 or 2 children make a small family. So in a small family, there will be a father, a mother, 1 or 2 children. I hope it is clear to you. Now let's move on to the next page. A small family is also known as a nuclear family. So a small family which comprises parents and their children, it is also known as nuclear family. Now there is another family, Abhirup's family. Let's see who are the members of this family. This is Abhirup's family. He lives with his parents, grandparents, 1 elder brother and 1 younger sister. So Abhirup's family comprises of his parents, grandparents, 1 elder brother and 1 younger sister. Elder means bade bhaiya. Younger means choti behan. He has a large family. So you can see there are how many members in his family? There are 7 members. First is Abhirup itself, then the younger sister, then the elder brother, father, mother, and grandparents. So they have 7 members. That is why they have a large family. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters make a large family. So what is a large family? A large family will have parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters. Okay. Now let's move on to Devlina's family. This is Devlina's family. She lives with her parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, cousins together in the same house. So you can see this is a very big family. There are more than, I think there are 10 members. And Devlina's family have parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, cousins together in the same house. So they live together. She lives in a joint family. So their family is a joint family. Parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, cousins all together form a joint family. So in a joint family there are more than 5 to 6 members, and it comprises parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, and cousins. So it is a very big family. So I think it is clear to you what is a small family or nuclear family, what is a large family, and what is a joint family. Now, what is the difference between a large family and a joint family? In a large family, only parents, grandparents, brother and sister is there. Okay. But in a joint family, there is an addition. You will have cousin, you will have uncles and aunts. Okay. So here the count of the members is more than 5 to 6. Now there is a task given here. You have to write down the name of the children of your uncle and aunt. Okay. So children of your uncle and aunt are called cousins. Write their names below. So I have written 3 names. If you have more than 3 cousins, so you can write down the names here in the blank space. Here you can write down their names. So here you have to write down the name of your cousins. I have written Dipali Sarkar, Sanchita Sarkar, Kunal Sarkar. They are my cousins, and you can see we share the same family name, that is Sarkar, which means we belong to the same family. We belong to Sarkar family. Sarkar is our family name. Now do you know what is written here? In general, distant family members are called relatives. So there are many family members who lives far away from us. So they are known as relatives. So you can underline this sentence. Distant family members are called relatives. Why is a family important to us? Till now we got an idea about what is a family. Okay. Then what is a large family, what is a nuclear family, and what is a joint family, how a nuclear family is different from joint family. So you will be able to answer these questions. Now, why is a family important to us? We will learn about this, or we will discuss about it. A family is very important to all of us. Now you can think of like, if we don't have our parents, then who will take care of us when we are small kids, right? So we need our parents to look after. Then if we don't have brothers and sisters, then with whom we are going to play, with whom we are going to share our secrets, or with whom we are going to fight. So a family is very important to all of us. Let's see what are the points given below. We help each other and share work at home. So this is the first point, why family is important to us. In a family, we have 3 to 4 members, and if each member help each other and they share the work at home, so the work burden is lessened. We love everyone in the family. So I don't think there is any person on earth who doesn't or who don't love his family. We all love our family, and we all love all the members of our family. The third point is we support our family members. So when a member is facing any kind of problem, so the other members of the family, they support that member. So why family is important to us? Because they provide us with support. Okay. And the fourth point is a family keeps us safe and healthy. So this is very obvious that we have our parents, our grandparents. They guide us, they keep us safe, and they keep us healthy. Thus, we must respect and love our family members. So we should respect our elders and we should love our family. Now here an important information is given. Early humans lived in small tribes of hunter-gatherers. So early humans used to live in small tribes and they used to hunt down animals for food. They used to move from place to place looking for food without a permanent home. So they didn't have a permanent home because they have to move from one place to another for food, shelter, and many other things, for water. So they didn't have a permanent home. And they used to live in a small tribes of hunter-gatherers. So this information is important. You can draw a star here. Now there are some keywords. Parents. Father and mother together are known as parents. So your father and mother, they together are known as your parents. Grandparents. Parents are known as grandparents. So your father's mother and father's father are your grandparents. Even your mother's father and mother's mother are your grandparents. Family. When parents and children live together in a home, they make a family. So, what is a family? Family means parents plus their children. When they live together in a home, okay, they have to live together in a home and they make a family. Depending upon the numbers of members, families can be small, large or joint. So, it is clear from the above discussion that based on the number of members, families could be small, large or joint. Nuclear family. A small family is known as nuclear family. In a nuclear family, it will have parents and their children. In a large family, it will comprise of the parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters. But in a joint family, we will have our parents, our grandparents, our uncles and aunts, cousins, brothers and sisters. So it is a huge family. It is a big family. Joint family is also known as very big family. Now, the main points from this chapter is given here. Things to remember. All family members have the same last name or surname or family name. We all live in a family. We love and respect our family. A family can be small, nuclear, large and very large. That is joint family. A family which has many members is called a joint family. We get love, care, support and help from our family. So this is the importance of our family. We get love, care, support and help from our family. Now let's solve some exercise questions. You have to tick the correct options. Remo lives in a big house. He has 12 family members. It is a dash family. So it is not a small family. It is not a nuclear family. It is a joint family as it has 12 family members. Question number 2. All members of a family have a common dash. So, all members of a family have a common family name. That is the surname. So, you should tick on family name. Question number 3. Uncle's son is known as dash. So, uncle's son is not known as sister. It is not known as brother. The correct option is A, cousin. Question number 4. Father's grandfather is called dash. So, father's grandfather is known as or is called great grandfather. So the option C is the correct answer. Now in question B, you have to tick the correct sentences and cross the incorrect ones. A joint family has few members. So this is a wrong statement. So we will put a cross here because a joint family has many members. Question number 2. My name is Chobi Patra. My brother's name is Pranab Patra. Our family name is Patra. So this is a correct statement. So we should tick right here. Third question. Uncle's sons or daughters are our cousin. So this is a true statement. This is the correct sentence. So we will tick here. Question number 4. A large family is called a nuclear family. Now this is a wrong statement. A large family is not a nuclear family. In nuclear family is known as small family. It has only 4 members or 5 members having parents and their children. So it is not a large family. So we will put a cross here. Now you have to match the 2 items given in 2 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here are the items. So you have to write down the numbers here. You have to match the items given in the left portion with the items given here in the right side. So the first number, grandparents, parents, children, uncle, aunt and cousins live together in a joint family. So we will write down 1 here next to joint family. Question number 2, parents and children living together comprises nuclear family. So we will write down 2 next to nuclear family. My mother and father. Mother and father are our parents. So we will write down 3 next to parents. Question number 4. My father's father is grandfather. So we will write down 4 next to grandfather. So this is your correct answer. Write it down in your book. Complete your family web chart. Write your family members' names in the given boxes. So this is a family web. Okay. So you have to complete this family web according to your details, according to your family members. So here we have our great grandfather. After that, we have our grandparents. Now you have to write down the name of your grandfather and grandmother. I have written Ram Sarkar and Sunita Sarkar. Now their children, that is your father. You have to write down your father's name, your uncle's name and your aunt's name. Here you have to write down your mother's name, your uncle's wife's name and your aunt's husband's name. Now here you will write down your name, your brother or sister's name. Here you will write down your cousin's name and here you will write down your cousin's name. Now there are a few questions where you have to answer it. So question number 1, how many members are there in your family? So if you have 4 members, you will write down there are 4 members in our family. If you have 12 members, then you will write down there are 12 members in our family. In question number 2, what type of family do you live in? If you have 4 members in your family, then it is a nuclear family and you will write down we live in a nuclear family. If you have 12 members in a family, then you will write down we live in a joint family. Question number 3, what do you mean by relatives? So the answer is distant family members are known as relatives. So these are the family members that stay far away from us and they are the relatives. Name 2 occasions when all your family members meet. As I am from a Bengali family, so we meet our family members during Bhai Dooj and Durga Puja. You can write down Raksha Bandhan, Diwali. Okay, so you can write down the names of any 2 occasions when all your family members meet. That is when there is a get together, when you meet all of your family members. Now in question number F, you have to write down 2 duties your father performs for the family. I have written he earns for the livelihood. So he earns money for the livelihood. The first duty he performs. The second duty my father performs is my father drops us to the school in the morning. Now in second number question, you have to write down 2 duties your mother performs for the family. I have written she teaches us in the evening and she takes care of all the family members. In the third question, you have to write down 2 duties that you perform for your family. Okay. So whatever work you perform for your family, you can write down here. I have written, I help my mother in keeping the house neat and clean. I water the plants in my garden. So these 2 activities or these 2 duties are very good. So you can write down whatever activities or whatever duties you perform for your family here. So you have to write down 2 duties that you perform for your family. Now in question number H, you have to understand the family tree. So it is given in a cartoonistic form and there are some information given about this family. So let's read it out. Mr. Mohan and Joita are a couple. So this is Mr. Mohan and this is Joita. They are couple. They have a son named Rohan. So Mohan and Joita, they have a son named Rohan. This is Rohan, okay? Rohan is married to Deepika. So Deepika is a wife of Rohan. So Rohan is married to Deepika. They have two children. So they have two children and their name is Azad. Azad is a boy, Akriti is a girl. Their names are Azad and Akriti. Azad is their son of Rohan and Deepika, and Akriti is their daughter. Akriti is the daughter of Deepika and Rohan. So Rohan is the son of Mohan and Joita. Deepika is daughter-in-law of Mohan and Joita. Next information is Azad is the son of Rohan and Deepika. Akriti is the daughter of Rohan and Deepika. So parents of Azad and Akriti is Rohan and Deepika. Mohan is the grandfather of Azad and Akriti. Joita is the grandmother of Azad and Akriti. So you have to keep these informations in your mind in order to solve the chart given here. So you have to complete the table given below. So you have to write down the name of Rohan's parents. So what should be the answer? Mr. Mohan and Mrs. Joita. As their family name is not given, so we will write down Mr. Mohan, Mrs. Joita. You have to write down the names of Akriti's parents. So it is Mr. Rohan, Mrs. Deepika. Mohan's wife, name of Mohan's wife is Mrs. Joita. Deepika's in-laws. You have to write down the name of Deepika's in-laws. So it is Mr. Mohan and Mr. Joita. Now you have to write down the name of Rohan's wife. It is Mrs. Deepika. Now write down the name of Azad's grandparents. So grandparents. Let's see in this picture. It is Mr. Mohan and Joita. Mrs. Joita. Mr. Mohan and Mrs. Joita. Akriti's brother's name. It is Azad. Azad's sister name Akriti. Deepika's son. It is Azad. Rohan's daughter. It is Akriti. So you will write down in this manner. Now you have to tick on the activities that you perform at your home. So you will put a tick mark if you perform that activity and you will put a cross if you do not perform that activity. So just for example, I have done this activity. As for example, here this child is cleaning his bed and arranging the pillow properly. So if you do this activity regularly, you can put a tick here. Now the girl is filling the water bottle. So if you do this activity, you can put a tick here. Here the child is keeping his toys in a proper place, that is in the cupboard. So if you perform this activity, you will tick here. In this picture, you can see a boy is sleeping on dining table. He is doing nothing. Okay. So if you do such things, then you will put a tick here. And if you do not do this, so you will put a cross here. And here a girl is cleaning the sofa. So if you clean your sofa at your home, you can tick here like this. And if you do not do this, so you can put a cross here. Now what is written? If it is more than 2 tick marks. So if there are 2 tick marks, you are on the right path. You need to improve if you get less than 2 ticks. Like if you put cross in all the activities, in all the boxes, that means you are not in the right path. You have to perform your duty for your family members. If you are not doing anything and you are only disturbing your mother or father, then this is not the correct way. You should help your parents. You should help your brother and sisters in your family. So you must help your parents in other ways as well. Discuss them with your teacher and include them in your habits to be a better child. So in order to be a better child, a child must perform few tasks so as to lessen the burdens from their parents. With this, we completed our chapter 3. If you like this video, then please hit the like button, and if you find the content of my video like trustworthy and good, you can subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. So bye bye.